Yo, what up? This is Arctic View. I am Josie, and today I'm here with a book haul because after reading 5 books in October, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm back in my reading train. So, some of the bookstores were having a lot of discounts, and I went to the stores and then I went to their home pages, and I somehow ended up with 11 books.
It's actually 14. I can't believe it.
I have no excuses. But I thought that I would show you the quite a wide variety of books that I got, and because I don't want this video to drag on forever, I have my phone here and I'm going to allow myself 30 seconds of introducing every book and why I bought it. So let's get started. I believe I messed up the first one. Anyway, let's do it again. The first book is Seven Mercies by Elizabeth May and L.R. Lamb. It's a second book by them. The basic gist of it is that there's a rebellion, there are rebels, there are 7 of them, they are all women or women presenting. It was quite weird because I felt like some of the action at the end was a bit unbelievable, but I mean, 7 women on a space carrier, like what's there not to like? Okay, done. The second book is about Tallinn's bazaars, basically, and I already read it, so but I found the topic interesting because that's one of my favorite things in history, just taking one thing and looking through all of history, how it has developed, what were the people doing there 100 years ago, 200 years ago, 1,000 years ago. So I'm very interested in reading this, and it also has a lot of pictures. So the third book is Idle Gossip by Alexandra Leigh Young. I just thought that it would be a nice quick read. It was, I think, like €6, so no harm done. And I'm very interested to see more of K-pop books coming out. I read the one by Jessica Jung, who is a former member of Girls' Generation, and very interested to see how the topic is tackled here. The next book is In Search of Us, 12 Adventures in Anthropology by Lucy Moore. It's been years since I last had the course on this topic, but when I went through it, it seemed interesting enough just to refresh who are the main, how do I say, the beginners, it looks interesting. The next book I have to cover it. The next book is Fire Island, and I've heard so much about it through different movies, media, and when I saw it on the bookshelves, I was like, oh, I want to read it. And when I opened it, they began in 1882, so I knew that it's going to be historic, and I'm really excited to read this. Good job on time. Okay, the next book is Hood Feminism. It's by Mickey Kendall, and it says notes from the women that movement forgot. Since I am tragically white, I definitely need to read more of things like this, so my view wouldn't be my view, that it would take into account all of the others who have come before me and who are continuing to fight for feminism. Okay, the next one is something I've had on my reading list for a long time, at least a couple of years. It's Ace of Spades by Farida Abikeyimida, and basically it tackles a high school setting, but it's kind of a thriller. It has LGBT elements. I think it has asexuality representation, and of course it takes into account new social media, so it seems very nice and readable. Talking about LGBT voices, when I was looking for something else to add to the cart to get free shipping, then I saw this. It's Queer Footprints, a guide to uncovering London's Fierce History by Dan Glass, and this sounded so interesting. It also is like a historic throwback, but also comes to current times, and reading the summary here, which I can't tell you, is really, really interesting. My longtime favorite, Anne Leckie, has finally come out with a new book in her Imperial Raj series. I have waited so long, I have waited years to get a new book, and I didn't even read the summary, to be honest with you. I just saw that it's the next part, and I was like, yes, 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 please. I love her imagination. I feel like the world she's created is quite different, and okay, the next book is I Want to Die, but I Want to Eat Tteokbokki, and it's by Bak Sehe. And I've been eyeing this one for a long, long time as well. It says it's part memoir, part self-help book, and it's to keep it close and in reach in times of darkness. So that's very promising. And from what I saw when I opened it, it's conversations she has with her psychiatrist. Talking about weird history books, the next one is Beyond Measure, The Hidden History of Measurement. And if you want to say I'm ridiculous, I completely agree with you, because this book is basically about different measurements, the history of using them, and stuff like that. I find it fascinating. For me, it's just like, that's the kind of thing I want to read about. And for others, they might be like, Josie, you're crazy. We're almost at the end. The next one is The Lesbian's Guide to Catholic School. I have to be honest, I only picked it out for the picture on top of the cover. It's by Sonora Reyes. It seems like it's another feel-good teenage love story. I'm trying to start like a small young adult section in my classroom, so I thought that maybe this could be a nice addition, and it looks so good. Okay, the one before the last one is T.J. Klune, The Extraordinaires. I've seen his name a lot in young adult fiction, and I actually saw the third part of it, which was discounted, and I was like, oh yeah, maybe I want to read that. When I went to Goodreads to add it, they had kind of a lot of like, not like bad reviews, but talking how this is glorifying police. So I'm a bit like, but I'll be the judge of that when I read it. Okay, and the last one, Girl Crush by Florence Given. It's basically a book about how a woman breaks up with her boyfriend of 6 years, and what happens after it. It's kind of like she becomes Instagram famous, but the Instagram is called Wonderland here. When I went on Goodreads, it had so many 1-star reviews, but it reads fast, and I'm so like interested why there are so many 1-star reviews. So those were the 11 books that I bought. I've actually, I forgot one, never mind. I already read 2 of them, and I'm in the middle of 2 of them, so at least I'm making good of my promise to read more, but there's so many of them, but I'm so excited about all of them. So yes, this has been my little haul, and I hope you found it interesting. Do you have any recommendations, like which should I read next? Then leave it down below. Everybody take care, dress warm, don't get sick, and I'll see you in another video. Thanks for watching.